So, like, how would we define just cause, and how would we go about determining if something is first a cause and if it's just?
Let me give you a very quick mental image for our viewers. Think about the difference between two of the Skywalkers, Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker, and his son, Luke Skywalker. Now, you intuitively know there's something different between these two. And in a sense, as Jedis, they are representative knights of the Empire, if you will. So authority, appropriate government, whether it's over law enforcement, the magistrates, the judges, the penal system, the law, and the military, government should be controlling the use of force. Outside of the appropriate governing body, it's just violence. And by violence, I mean it's destructive, it's lawless, it is outside of proper authority, or it oversteps its bounds. Such as there's a difference, for instance, between police use of force, even lethal force, and what we might call police brutality, over the line, right? So Augustine said just cause was things like, in addition to self-defense, righting a past wrong, restoring something that was taken, punishing wrongdoers. Those are all justice and security things, aren't they? And then right intention. And this is a great contribution of Christianity to thinking on these matters. What is in the heart? Is the goal of the use of force towards justice and restoration, or is it based on vengeance, hatred, bitter wrath, a destructive spirit? So force can be used by authorities on a just cause with an intention of neighbor love, or it can be used in a way that seeks to destroy, that's based on hatred and things. And think about the difference between Luke and Darth Vader. The good side of the force, Luke put himself under authority, and remember at the end of one of those movies, The Empire Strikes Back, he refuses to kill his father. He refuses to give in to hate. The Emperor says, "I can feel the hate in your heart, give in to the dark side." Luke famously says no, turns off his lightsaber, because in his heart he's refusing to give in to that type of hatred.
Well, I mean, in hindsight, that decision worked out, but wouldn't it have been a just cause to decapitate the leader of an enemy if presented with that opportunity, as Luke was in the presence of the Emperor and Darth Vader?
That is correct. So there could be a just cause for action, but what Luke shows us is a motivation and how important it is. And so we have a role to play. Our political authorities, our society has a major, major role to play to help our young men and women in the armed services. I mean, this is the practical side. Understand what they're fighting for: defense of our country, defense of our comrades, pursuit of justice, crushing evil, stopping the bad guys, the guys like ISIS, the guys like Al-Qaeda, pirates on the Somali coast, etc. But helping them to understand that they will quench their soul if we focus their attention on dehumanizing the enemy, hating the enemy, wanting to, that kind of rapacious, wrathful bitterness. There really is a difference there, and it really, really matters on how we train and prepare, not just physically, but the minds and hearts of our soldiers and other armed forces personnel.